So, y'all know I'm old school and I'm into hip hop, rap, battles, and all of that. And I thought that we was really going to get a round for round who's the best, who's the baddest, but it's not looking like that's going to transpire in this case. So let's talk about the business aspect of this situation because that's what it all boils down to anyway. Now, do y'all think this little beef is going to push Megan Thee Stallion into getting her first number one solo Billboard track? Because I said this from day one after I heard the diss. This is strategic for Megan, and this looks like a strategy to use Nicki Minaj's name and, her mean girl status for promo. Because as we can see, Meg Thee Stallion has yet to even comment on, like, she acting like she ain't do nothing. And back in my day, when you heard your name or you heard something that sounded like somebody was even remotely talking about you, you responded. Like you had about 48 hours to respond or you lost the battle. You lost the battle until you drop your diss and your diss is better than the previous diss. But both of them have product out, both of them are releasing product, and both of them are getting ready to go on tour. So, was this a marketing scheme that we all fell for? Or do the girls really have beef? Because right now, it's not looking like beef. It's looking like marketing. Because if there was beef, we would have heard a little bit more of the back and forth. And it's almost been a week. The Billboard numbers are about to be in, and we're going to see what's what in a couple of days. So, what do y'all think is going to happen? I wanted them to at least go 2 rounds because Megan only had 1 line. Nicki Minaj had a song that only had a few lines in it that really stuck. But the entire record just kind of fell flat as far as what a good diss track needs to consist of in order to get the people going. Nicki's song, it made its rounds that first and second day because, it was the talk of the town. And Megan's song actually is what stuck at the top of the charts. And yes, Spotify and Apple Music have charts, but the most important chart is still in the music industry. It's the billboards. So we have to wait for those to drop. And right now it's looking like the numbers are adding up to it being Megan Thee Stallion. And numerically, Megan has won the battle. Me personally, I don't like either song, but if Meg gets her first number one solo off of this, congratulations to her. That was a move, that was a boss move, and that was strategic planning. Because you have to get at the person that's at that top spot if you're gunning for it. Like, I don't know if y'all remember when Lil' Kim was on her way out and Nicki was coming at her and basically not paying homage to her, and she was clawing her way to the top. She had to come at the top person, which was Lil' Kim, at the time when she was coming in order to solidify her spot as the new rap queen. But Nicki, unless she was trying to help this girl out, she should have known better, or somebody on her team should have known better than for her to respond before the Billboard chart hit. She should have saw what her numbers were going to do naturally before she inserted herself. And I also feel like she shouldn't have responded at all. Again, I'm going to say that again. But this makes for good entertainment because people love beef and people love arguments, and that's what sells and moves the product. So again, we're going to have to wait till this week to see what happens, because if Megan gets that number one spot, I'm sure Nicki is going to react and she's going to have a problem with that. And she's going to say, you only got that because of Nicki Minaj. Maybe this situation will help her to see that being a mean girl and addressing everything is probably not the best way to go. Because honestly speaking, the most talked about part of Megan's song is the part that was allegedly about Nicki Minaj. She allegedly mentioned several people on this track. Nobody replied. Nobody batted an eyelash except for Nicki. What do y'all think is going to happen? Do y'all think it's going to die down, or do y'all think round two is going to pop up at some point?